Dear soul, the angels are asking you to pause for a moment and simply listen, not with your ears, but with your heart. They are connecting with your energy right now to help you see a truth about your journey and about the person who is meant to walk beside you. For so long you have carried your healing, your growth, and your responsibilities on your own. There were nights you felt alone and days when it seemed you had to hold up the weight of everything without support. Yet the angels want you to know that this season of walking alone is not your forever. A new chapter is opening, and you are about to move forward. But this time, not by yourself. Someone is drawing near. Someone whose soul has been preparing quietly to love you in the way you have always longed for. This person is not arriving by chance or accident. They are not here to fill an empty space or to distract you from your path. They come because they have been shaped by life, by struggle, and by love itself to be the partner your spirit truly needs. The angels describe them not through outer appearance, but by the essence of their soul. This is a person who has been learning what love means in quiet, patient ways. They have grown not in dramatic, public gestures, but in steady, consistent devotion to becoming better. While the world may not have noticed, they have been preparing themselves in silence, working through their own healing, showing discipline, practicing humility, and learning how to truly give of themselves. Unlike those who chase after temporary pleasures or shallow connections, this person has chosen the harder road. They have faced their flaws honestly. They have looked at their past mistakes and asked themselves how they can do better in the future. They may not speak loudly about their growth, but their actions reveal it. When they come into your life, you will notice it in small yet powerful ways. How they truly listen when you speak, how they remember the things that matter to you, how they make space for you even when life is demanding. Their love will not be a fleeting spark. It will be steady warmth, the kind of presence that lasts. The angels want you to understand something important. This person is not perfect. They carry scars. They have been through heartbreak, disappointment, and seasons of deep struggle. Yet it is precisely those experiences that have prepared them to love in the way you need. Their strength is not built from having an easy life. Their strength was born in the moments they thought they couldn't go on, but chose to rise anyway. They know what it feels like to be broken, to lose faith, and to question love. And because of this, when they hold you, it will not be with careless hands. They will hold you with reverence, with the tenderness of someone who knows how much it costs to keep loving after pain. This person has learned that love is not about grand promises or dramatic words. Love is a practice. It is something lived out day by day, especially on the days when life feels heavy. They understand that commitment is not made once, but is renewed again and again. Their devotion shows not in how loudly they speak, but in how consistently they show up. With them, you will not have to question if you matter. You will see it in how they act, in the little things they do, in the steadiness of their presence. The angels are saying, this person has been prepared for you in ways you cannot yet see. They have worked on themselves not to impress anyone, but because they believed, deep down, that one day they would walk beside someone who would truly see their effort. They hoped that someone would honor their quiet devotion and not take it for granted. That someone is you. You will not find them lost in chaos or chasing distractions. Their heart is too wise for shallow games. They want something real, something lasting, something that feels like home. When they meet you, they will not just see with their eyes, they will see with their soul. They will recognize the softness and the strength within you. They will not run from your vulnerability, but welcome it. They will not ask you to hide your light or to prove your worth. Instead, they will protect your light and celebrate your worth. When you are tired, they will notice. When your voice changes because you are holding something back, they will hear it. When you are silent, they will understand that your silence carries meaning. With them, your heart will begin to rest because you will finally feel that you are not the only one carrying the weight. The angels want you to know that moving forward with this person does not mean losing yourself. They are not here to control you or compete with you. They are here to walk with you as an equal. They will support your independence, honor your dreams, and stand beside your strength. Their presence will not shrink you. It will expand you. Their love will not limit you. It will free you. This person has not had an easy life. They carry invisible scars from betrayals, disappointments, and painful nights when they wondered if love was real. But instead of letting those wounds harden their heart, they chose a different path. They kept believing in love, even when life gave them reasons to stop. They kept rising, even when it would have been easier to give up. That is why the angels call them a quiet warrior of love. They do not fight with loud declarations. They fight by showing up, by holding on, by loving again with trembling hands, even after being hurt. With you, they will feel safe enough to lower the shield they've carried for years. Piece by piece, they will let you into the deepest parts of their soul. And when you see them fully, you will realize their guardedness was not a lack of love, but a deep care for the sacredness of their heart. They will give you the parts of themselves they have never given to anyone else, and you will know that their love is not shallow or temporary, but enduring, protective, and loyal. The angels also want you to see that this person is not late. They are arriving in your life at the exact moment they are meant to. Every hardship, every delay, every painful lesson has been preparing them, and you, for this union. If they had come earlier, neither of you would have been ready. But now, both of you have walked through storms, healed wounds, and grown stronger. Now you are ready to meet as equals, not from emptiness, but from wholeness. This person values presence over absence because they know the pain of being without. They will cherish the gift of being with you. When you grow tired, they will carry some of the weight. When life tests you, they will stay. They will not just say, "I'm here." They will show it in how they stand by you through struggles and joys alike. Your future partner is someone who has learned the gift of solitude. They did not rush into relationships to fill an empty space. They spent time discovering who they are, what they value, and what kind of love they truly seek. That is why they come to you not in desperation, but in completeness. They do not need you to fix them. They do not expect you to save them. They are already whole. They are already strong. And from that wholeness, they choose you, not out of need, but out of sacred choice. This is the kind of love that feels different. It will not overwhelm you with constant intensity. Instead, it will feel like grounding, like coming home, like an exhale you didn't know you were holding. With them, you will feel seen without needing to perform. You will feel loved without needing to chase. You will feel safe without needing to explain yourself again and again. Their love will feel steady, like the earth beneath your feet. The angels are reminding you, this kind of love is rare, but it is real. It exists, and it is making its way into your life. This person has been prepared through time, through challenges, through choices. They chose growth when it would have been easier to close their heart. They chose patience when the world told them to rush. They chose healing when bitterness could have consumed them. And now they are ready to love in a way that is steady, strong, and sacred, ready to build something lasting with you. So yes, dear soul, you are moving forward. The days of walking alone are ending. The one who is meant to walk beside you is already drawing near. They will not complete you, because you are already complete. But together, you will build a love that reflects divine truth, a love not born of emptiness, but of wholeness, a love not based on fleeting sparks, but on steady warmth, a love that does not fade with time, but grows stronger. This is the truth the angels are whispering to you now. You are not stepping into the next chapter alone. Someone is coming, someone who carries strength, tenderness, devotion, and loyalty. Someone who has been shaped by pain, but not defined by it. Someone who will not run from your light, but protect it. Someone who will not fear your strength, but honor it. Someone who will not take your love for granted, but will cherish it as sacred. And when they stand beside you, you will finally feel the peace of knowing you are not alone anymore. Listen close, dear one, because the angels are gently repeating a message to help it reach the deepest part of you. Yes, you are moving forward in life, and this time you will not walk alone. This is not a rushed promise or a loud, dramatic change. It is a quiet, steady truth being confirmed again and again by the heavens because they want you to feel safe in it. The person who is coming to walk beside you is not a fleeting spark or a passing distraction. They are someone who has been growing up inside their own life, learning through solitude, through mistakes, through hard lessons, and through quiet healing. They are the kind of soul who has learned to stand on their own 2 feet and who has done the inner work needed to love with maturity. This means they will not come to you from a place of neediness or to complete you. They will come as a whole person who chooses you freely and reverently. Their strength does not come from a loud show of confidence, but from the steady practice of becoming better every day. They have looked at their past, faced what hurt them, and decided to grow rather than repeat the same patterns. That inner work has made them ready for a real relationship, one built on mutual respect, shared values, and the willingness to keep trying even when life is hard. Because they have prepared themselves, they will show love in practical, dependable ways rather than with dramatic words that evaporate. You will notice small, consistent actions. They will listen when you speak. They will remember the things that matter to you. They will make time for you even when life is busy. They will be the person who helps carry the load, not because you ask, but because they see you and want to stand with you. Their love will be a steady presence, the kind that shows up on ordinary days and not just on special occasions. They understand that love is a practice, something to be renewed every morning by simple acts of care and by the decision to be present. When they promise, they mean it. When they commit, it is a choice repeated in small and real ways over and over. This soul will not try to take over your independence or demand that you shrink to fit them. Instead, they will celebrate your strength and your freedom. They know how to be alone and how to be whole. That is why they do not ask you to fill the gaps in them. They want to walk beside you as an equal, hand in hand, not one behind the other. Your independence will be honored and protected. If you have learned to guard your light after being hurt, they will not mistake that guard for distance or coldness. They will treat your boundaries with care, recognizing that your limits are part of who you are, and that respecting them is part of real loving. You may wonder why the angels repeat this message. When the same message appears twice, it is not an accident. It is a divine nudge to pay attention, to feel this truth deeply, and to trust it even when your heart has been wounded by doubt. You and this person have been preparing for one another while they were learning discipline, humility, and steady devotion. You were doing your own inner work, setting boundaries, healing old wounds, learning to refuse bitterness, and choosing depth over shallow comfort. Both your separate journeys are now ready to come together as a foundation for a love that is not fantasy, but faith made visible. The two of you are mirrors of effort and healing. Your shared readiness will make a relationship that can grow, endure, and deepen across time. This person will not be perfect. They will carry scars from past betrayals, losses, and misunderstandings, and that history will make them cautious. But caution in them does not mean coldness. It means they have learned to protect what is sacred. When they open up, it will be because they have trusted you with the parts of themselves no one else has seen. They will be gentle, not because they lack strength, but because they know the cost of being careless with someone's heart. Their gentleness will be born of experience and of a desire to do love differently. They have seen how quickly good things can be taken for granted, and so they will choose gratitude and daily devotion over thoughtless words and fleeting gestures. In practical terms, this person may show up as someone who has built a stable life, not to impress, but because stability matters to them. They might be steady in their work, consistent in their habits, or thoughtful about their future. They are likely someone who thinks long-term and wants to build something lasting, a home, shared dreams, a life that supports growth for both of you. They care about family and values and want to offer a safe container for love to unfold. They will ask about your dreams and mean it. They will support your goals and not expect you to abandon them for the relationship. Their love is not about possession. It is about joining in mutual purpose and mutual care. The path ahead will not demand that you stop being yourself. Instead, this relationship will encourage you to be more of yourself. You will not be asked to dim your light to make room for someone else. You will be held as you rise. When life pressures you, they will stand with you. When joy arrives, they will celebrate with you. You will find rest in the knowledge that you do not have to carry every burden alone any longer. That does not mean life will be perfectly easy. It means you will have a partner who chooses to share the load, who brings patience and persistence on the hard days, and who offers quiet joy on the ordinary days. Because both of you have spent time alone learning how to be whole. Your union will be built on respect for each other's inner lives. You will both understand the value of space and self-care and will know how to hold each other without losing yourselves. That balance of togetherness and autonomy will be one of the treasures of this partnership. You will be free to grow as individuals and also to grow as a couple. This is not a hurried sprint into attachment. It is a steady building, brick by brick, moment by moment, of something that can survive storms and seasons. The angels encourage you to trust divine timing. Even if this person is not physically in front of you yet, the energy or the evidence is moving in this direction. Sometimes arrival happens slowly. Souls align first, and the outer meeting follows. When the time comes, you will recognize them not only by how they look, but by how they feel. A sense of home in their presence, a calm that settles into your chest, a recognition in silence. Their energy will feel familiar because it matches the work you have done. You will sense that they have walked through the same kinds of fires you have, and that mutual understanding will bring compassion and deep acceptance. Stay careful though, not by guarding yourself in fear, but by holding healthy boundaries that keep your growth and peace intact. Do not rush to give away your power to test whether someone loves you. Instead, watch for steady consistency. Real devotion shows over time. Watch how they handle small things, how they treat people who can't repay them, whether they hold to promises when it's inconvenient, how they respond when you are tired or emotionally raw. Those quiet actions reveal more about character than any grand announcement ever could. When you meet, there will be no need for theatrics. The union will feel more like a gentle settling than a sudden storm. It will be a series of moments that add up. Honest conversations, shared routines, small acts of consideration, mutual laughter, and mutual comfort. You will see in them a lover and a companion, a person who can dream with you and also provide practical support when dreams must be grounded and plans made. You will both know how to be truthful without cruel bluntness and kind without placating. Conflict will come, as it does in all human lives. But the difference will be that both of you will be willing to work with care and humility, not to win, but to preserve what matters. The bond that has been chosen by two whole hearts. The angels also want you to know this is a love meant to grow into a legacy, not a headline. It will affect the people around you, family, friends, future children, the small communities you belong to, because it is rooted in respect and responsibility. It will be a force that heals, steadies, and models patience and sacrifice done well. That does not mean everything will be easy. Relationships require tending, honesty, and sometimes brave conversations. But it does mean the foundation is strong enough to carry the effort. As this person arrives, you may feel both excitement and relief, and possibly a wary hush in your heart after past hurts. This is natural. Let your heart open at its own pace. Be willing to receive tenderness, but keep your inner compass steady. Keep valuing yourself, your voice, and your needs. Allow room for the new person to show up and for you to test the truth of their character. Love that is meant to last will invite you to be courageous enough to trust again and wise enough to ask for what you need. It will teach you how to hold on and when to bend, how to keep your center, and how to share it. Finally, remember that being ready doesn't mean becoming someone else. It means bringing your best, truest self into a shared life. The partner the angels speak of is coming because both your journeys, each walked alone for a while, have prepared you for a different kind of companionship, one that is mature, steady, and soulful. When you meet, you won't be completing each other as two halves. You will be offering two whole lives that choose to be greater together. Trust that the repeated message from the angels is their way of telling you to let hope grow again, not out of desperation, but out of informed readiness. Keep tending your inner garden. Keep living with integrity. Keep your heart open in a way that is wise. The one who walks beside you will honor that. You are not walking into the next chapter alone. You are walking into it with someone who has been trained by life to love well and who will stand by you day after day in simple, faithful ways. Trust this, rest in it, and when the time comes, step forward with the courage that has made you ready for a love that lasts.